What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why and how the whales tricked you. You guys, if you have been selling, if you have been panicking, the whales have got you right where they want you. And I'm going to go into exactly why that is today and show you why Bitcoin is going to recover and see more upside. If you guys are not a subscriber to my channel, hit that subscribe button right now, as well as sharing these videos with your friends and commenting down below. Also, make sure that you guys stay clear till the very end of this video, because I'm going to explain how you guys can get a free strategy call with either me or one of my team members to help you guys get set up in the crypto markets, and also some information about the mastermind program that is starting very soon. So without further ado, let's get straight into the analysis. So for you guys who don't know what a whale is just a term for people that have a lot of money. So these markets obviously move because what's called a market maker. Basically meaning that people with a lot of money are investing in these things because they know that they're going to do well, so they create the market. They move the market up, they move the market down because they have the most money. We also use the term whale. It's just kind of a silly term. But it basically just means, like a big fish in the sea. And that's what this is. We have a lot of people with a lot of different amounts of money inside of the space. And some of those people have a ton of money and other people are a lot smaller. And the bigger fish in the sea, of course, are going to be able to move the market up and down accordingly. So when I say the whales tricked you, what I'm really saying is the people that know where the price are going, the people that have higher targets, tricked you into selling now because they wanted to buy more. They wanted to pick more up. They especially want it at better prices than, when it's short-term overvalued, like when Bitcoin was at 69,000. In the very short term, that was overvalued. But in the big picture, that's extremely undervalued, even 69,000. So the whales are picking up Bitcoin all through this area. They're just buying. They're glad that everybody's panic selling. They're happy that everybody's freaking out next to these lows and these major support levels. And me, having traded these markets for a long time, I'm happy too. You start to think like the whales. And, for the people that are wondering about the cup and handle pattern, still completely valid, you guys. We have the 618 level. The 618 is a range. It doesn't matter if you peer slightly below the 618. This is a range and a zone. So the cup and handle pattern is still valid. There's nothing that has changed with this pattern. It can still ultimately play out, and that's what I'm watching to have happen as well. We're oversold on the MACD. We haven't been this oversold since June and July. And for the newcomers watching this channel, the MACD is just an indicator. So just like how I'm looking at the price of Bitcoin right here, and maybe you guys are also wondering, well, what is Fibonacci? There's a lot of people that are watching these videos, new money coming into the markets. These are just different tools we use to predict the markets. It may look a little confusing, it may look a little complex, but really there's only a few things that I'm using. Number one, price, and that's this right here. This is the candlesticks in the background that I'm moving around my screen. And this just shows me the price of Bitcoin over time. So back here, you can see this was worth 4,000. I was screaming on my YouTube channel, telling people to buy down here at 4,000 per coin. And then price went all the way up to 64,000 per coin. So this is price that we're seeing. That's the number one thing that I use to predict the markets, because you can see patterns in the price. You can see, like I showed you, the cup and handle pattern right here. It's a very, very high probability pattern, very bullish pattern, meaning it's going to go up in value when you see it. And that is shown because of price. There's also things called indicators. You can add these to your charts. And as a beginner, I usually don't have people use these yet. I usually just show, what price is and what a market cycle is. But as you start to learn a little bit more about price, you can add new things to your chart called indicators. And these indicators are basically different things. There are lots of different versions of these indicators, and they tell you different things about the chart. This indicator, it's called the MACD, and it shows you when prices are overbought or oversold, meaning that they've gone too high or they've gone too low. That's really useful because as an investor, we're looking to buy when prices have gone too low, and we're looking to sell when prices have gone too high. What has this indicator shown us? That prices were too high back in April and March when we were at 69,000. And then prices were too low in June and July when Bitcoin fell down to 30,000 per coin. So actually what we're seeing right now is prices are too low again. Just like they were a little bit too high again back here at 67,000. So they went from being too high to too low to too high to too low. So this is a great opportunity from the perspective of prices being lower than they should be. And that's what this indicator shows us. Very simple. I have a lot of new people watching this channel, a lot of beginners, a lot of new money coming into the markets. So I'm really looking to break things down in a simple way for you guys. But yeah, once you can understand price, this is when you start to understand what's happening in the markets, because you start to see the cycles. You start to see that there was a multi-month cycle that went up right here, a multi-month cycle that went down right here, and again, another multi-month cycle that went up, and a multi-month cycle that went down. So you can see that we have multi-month cycles up and down and up and down. So once you start to understand the price is going to be moving like that, if we go look back here, again, multi-month cycle up, multi-month cycle down. So that's generally what we see happen in the markets, is that kind of cycle. So I'm trading those time frames a lot. I'm trading a few months, 5 months, 3 months, and then selling, because that's how this market moves. It moves like clockwork in those time frames. So yeah, I'm really looking to help as many beginners get started as possible. I've been teaching classes locally. This year I founded a nonprofit, and the entire purpose of the nonprofit is classes to help people prepare for the big move up coming in the markets and also the big move down coming in the markets. So there's crypto classes. There are more important classes than only investing, because investing is a very important, money is a super important thing, but there's also going to be some classes about how to prepare in more ways than just financially, like how to go foraging for mushrooms or how to grow your own food. So the whole purpose of the nonprofit is to help everybody get wealthy, help prepare everybody financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually for the big move up, but also the big move down coming in these markets. And not only Bitcoin, this is happening in the world markets as well. This is going to happen to oil. This is happening to gold. This is happening to the S&P. Everything is going overvalued, and then it will go to a big crash. So that's kind of, I've been helping as many new people get in as possible right now. And that's what I'm really excited about with you guys today with Bitcoin. The whales did trick you. Prices are going to go back up. They are going to go for another multi-month up, just like how they did multi-month up, multi-month down, multi-month up, multi-month down. We're headed to a multi-month up cycle. So that means the time right now, for me, this is not financial advice. I'm not a registered financial advisor, but for my personal investment, my personal trading journal, which is a very profitable trading journal, I will be buying down here. I am buying prices down here, and I will be buying even more. Because of the fact that this is going to turn around, and we're going to see a multi-month upswing inside of Bitcoin, and that's actually going to lead into a very, very profitable time for Bitcoin, for Dogecoin, for altcoins, for all of the different coins inside of the crypto space. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. There is a big recovery coming in Bitcoin. Do not lose faith. You guys, I am starting my mastermind program very soon. I'm dropping a link in the description. All you have to do is fill out this simple Google form, and I will help you guys get set up with a phone call with either me or one of my team members today. And this is a free strategy call, so you get a little bit of information about the mastermind program itself, how it can help you, and also, why it's important right now because of the point we're at in the markets to be an investor in crypto, to fight inflation. They're printing money faster than we can even blink an eye. And all of that is just stealing money from your bank account. Your money is becoming worthless. You have to invest. The price of oil is going to increase significantly. The price of food is going to increase significantly. If you're not fighting inflation, you are left in the dust. And it's no joke. It is no joke, to the point where you can't pay for gas, you can't pay for food, all of those things just because you didn't fight inflation. So that's the mastermind program is helping create a lot of millionaires. Actually, my first female millionaire student ever was part of my first mastermind program. And the purpose of this program is to teach you guys all of the basics. The reason why I created it is to help create some more wealth because of the opportunity in the markets right now, to help create more millionaires, to help prepare you guys for what's coming, because I want to make sure you guys are not only wealthy, but that you can afford basic things that you need to survive, and that you can share this knowledge with other people and help them profit as well, so that we can all be okay when, or at least as many people as possible, help as many people as we can before the Great Depression comes, which we're a ways yet. This market's going to go parabolic before it crashes. Before a Great Depression, you always have to have the mania phase, like 2017 in Bitcoin when we went from 3,000 to 20,000 and crashed again. We're headed into that with the world markets. We're going to go into a mania phase where everybody gets euphoric and thrilled and thinking they're going to be rich forever. So we're going to profit off of all of that, but we're also going to be selling a lot, because when that turns around, a lot of people won't be able to afford basic things. So that's the whole purpose of the mastermind, my nonprofit, everything I'm doing coming into the next year. Set up a call with me or a team member today, and it's a free strategy call. Like I said, we'll help you get set up, give you some information about that program, and maybe you can become one of my millionaire students as well. So thank you guys for tuning in to today's update. I look forward to seeing you guys in my future updates on the market, and expect some more videos, especially because I'm trying to help as many people get in right now in this dip near this support level. Like I said, that Fibonacci, if you're a beginner, that might sound like a crazy word, Fibonacci. It's just a way that we test ratios. We just find places to buy with this. You can find a ratio that means it's a good time to buy. So that's what this is. But yeah, I'm trying to help as many people. I am helping every single day, actually. I am helping people getting into these markets. I actually have a meeting here in a little bit I got to go to help another local businessman get into the market. So awesome stuff coming, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Book that strategy call, and I will see you guys in future updates and in future profits. As always, stay profitable out there.